like Ingham, the winter recess is over. Welcome to the return of European Soccer Special. The first legs of the quarter-finals and British interest in all three competitions. Can Liverpool keep the European Cup in England? The champions of Bulgaria, Sofia, will be formidable. In the UEFA Cup, Ipswich Town play St Etienne in France. And in the Cup Winners' Cup, it's West Ham against Dynamo Tbilisi. And Newport say they'll do town and country proud in East Germany. Newport on the verge of extinction 3 years ago, now their first season in Europe, and they're playing one of the most experienced club sides. Already scored, it's 1-1 in East Germany at half-time, really encouraging. Ipswich, of course, the other British travellers, manager Bobby Robson says the UEFA Cup tie with St Etienne has the makings of a spectacular, and it's 1-1 there as well. Now the two home sides here in England, both trying to build up big leads to take behind the Iron Curtain in a fortnight, but bad news so far from Upton Park in the Cup Winners' Cup. West Ham already 2 goals down against Dynamo Tbilisi. We're going to start though with Liverpool setting a new British record of 110 appearances in Europe tonight. Can they win the European Cup for a third time? Their quarter-final opponents are the team who knocked out the holders Nottingham Forest, the champions of Bulgaria, CSKA Sofia. Well, of course, Liverpool needed a good start, and they got it.
Hansen, good skill, takes the ball midway inside the Sofia half. Quick 1-2 from Dalglish. It comes back off the defender to Souness, who's in space here and could score and has. 1-0 to Liverpool. Souness gets the goal and Hansen gets the credit too for a marvellous run from the halfway line. Just the start that Liverpool needed against the Bulgarian side that had shown real quality in the opening 15 minutes.
A splendid save by Ray Clements, who's been in sparkling form. Free kick to Liverpool, just outside the Sofia penalty area. And Monsieur Wirtz, the French referee, and who refereed the World Cup match here between Wales and Scotland, which Welshmen never like to remember and Scotsmen always remember, with a particular penalty that was given, but a splendid referee. He's had to be tonight because it's been very competitive. We still wait for this Liverpool free kick. Ray Kennedy's there, Alan Kennedy's there. Alan Kennedy runs over the ball. Ray Kennedy looks as if he's gone to sleep, but he hasn't. He plays it short to Highway. Highway going down the left, then plays it with his right foot across that area. A back header comes in from Ray Kennedy. And the shot comes in, and it's there! Sammy Lee! Oh, what a shot! Sammy Lee! The local boy makes good. The man who learned his right lessons playing for the England youth team. He's got thoroughbred qualities, little Sammy Lee. That was his 8th goal of the season, and it was so sweet. He only had a second. For a good striker, a second is enough. Bang! Straight in the back of the net. Velinov couldn't have seen it. And that could be so important now. We're in the dying seconds of this first half. Liverpool 2, CSKA Sofia 0.
In possession, just inside their own half. The ball played down the left for the tall centre-forward Jevisov to chase, but Erwin is back to clear. And Wins deserved applause from the crowd for that good piece of defensive skill, seeing the danger, cutting it out, and then playing the ball accurately back to Clements in the Liverpool goal. He kicks left-footed downfield, the ball bouncing off Dalglish's head, halfway inside the Sofia half, and it's Highway who has it and goes around one defender and a second. He's just on the edge of the box. The old Highway skill this, and he sets it up for Souness. Oh, brilliant goal by Souness! What a magnificent goal, and Liverpool get what could well prove to be the killer goal. Souness, the hero of the moment. Highway set it up with a jinking, typical Highway run. He beat 2 defenders. But then the finish was devastating. The shot from Souness into the corner of the net, and Velinov never even saw it, let alone had a hope of saving it. 3-0, and Liverpool back on song tonight, and possibly back in the semi-finals of the European Cup. They felt they needed 3 clear goals. Well, now they've got them. Well, I'm sure you're right, Dennis, but what a goal that was, and if it proves to be the goal that wins the tie, well, it was very worthy of doing that. It was superb, and you can watch it on television tonight. I'd recommend you do, on BBC, of course. Jevisov has continued his run, and the cross finds him just outside the Liverpool box, left edge of their penalty area. Jevisov takes on the defenders. He's got some skill for a big man, but Souness wins the ball off him splendidly. And the acrobatic referee waves play on in the most spectacular fashion. And Liverpool come forward. Lee, halfway inside the Bulgarian half, gives it away again. This is a tremendous cup tie, this. Zradkov comes forward now, and a good ball to Yonchev, who's in space and could score! Yes! You can hear the silence, and if you didn't know that had gone in the net, you'd never have guessed it. A goal that is met with absolute silence by Anfield, but a goal nonetheless, and an important one too. And for once, Anfield is quiet. A quick break, as the ball was played through the Yonchev. He was in yards of space. He came to the edge of the penalty area. Clemens came off his line, as he has done umpteen times, but this time could do nothing. And Yonchev, who scored against Nottingham Forest in Sofia 2 rounds ago, has repeated the trick with a goal against Liverpool. Neil heads it away. Straight back to Yonchev. Now Sofia have a lot of men inside the Liverpool penalty area. But Yonchev, who's a real Jekyll and Hyde of a player, looks brilliant sometimes, and then does the most foolish thing, did the latter, and gave it straight back to Phil Neal, who gives it in turn back to Ray Clements, who will find Alan Kennedy out on the left. Kennedy with 50-60 yards of free space to attack, and he loves that. And here he goes. They call him Barney, after Barney Rubble of the Flintstones on the cup, which is not the most complimentary of nicknames, but is meant in typical Scouse light-hearted fashion, and he's certainly a popular player. Barney Rubble then, or Alan Kennedy if you like, with a good left-footed ball forward again. Finds Lee on towards McDermott! 4-1, and that could be it. Well, they call him Barney Rubble, and I think they'll call him a hit. Alan Kennedy, who began the build-up to a superb Liverpool goal. On it went. Who's not had a good night, hit it right-footed, just inside the post. The Kop were on their feet cheering, and that's 4-1. Oh, what a match this is proving to be.
A long ball, but again, Irwin there. Irwin to his right. And Anfield now will applaud everything that Liverpool do. There goes Highway down the right, near side to us. A good cross from Highway. Half a header, shot comes in. Oh, what a goal! Graham Souness, 5-1. Tell you what, we've seen a fiesta of goals tonight, but that was the gem. That was the daddy of them all. A cross from Highway. McDermott seemed to slip. Souness came in, and it went like a rifle shot. And Velinov, well, his head must be spinning. That was perhaps the best goal of the night, and to say that after the goals we've seen is something very special indeed. Graham Souness celebrates Scottish style. Liverpool 5, CSKA Sofia 1, the most remarkable European quarter-final tie I have ever seen. Graham Souness.
And a good Scotsman at that, Peter, isn't it? I'm sure that Bob Paisley had said, and has said for all these years, for his midfield men to get up into that penalty area when somebody goes down the flank. And Highway now has been involved in 3 of the goals, and it was just the confidence of a player being not aware, just to hit the ball first time, have the confidence to crack it, and really that's his 3rd goal, and what a cracker.
I think you'd have been pleased with that, Dennis, wouldn't you?
I don't think I could have scored from that far out, Peter.
It really was a long way out, but there was no doubt whatsoever. Newport did well, 2-2 against Carl Zeiss Jena. That's a result. And that is the final score from Saint-Etienne, 4-1 to Ipswich. Here Dalglish goes forward, flag goes up for offside. That is a result, and what a result. Saint-Etienne 1, Ipswich 4. They said the best club side in Europe. Oh yes, Ipswich 4-1. Try that for size. A magnificent performance by Ipswich, and another magnificent performance by Liverpool. That will be heralded by the shout behind us. And there's a warm atmosphere here we've not seen at Anfield for many, many months. And indeed